Hey everybody, TR here. It has been a while because I've been on vacation in Florida. And you ask, why would you go to Florida in June? Well, got daughter and grandkids in Florida, and COVID prevented me from visiting for quite a while. So I finally got a chance to get down there now that things are opening up. So anyways, today what I'm going to review for you is actually a garage sale find. It's the Epiphone DR 212 12-string. I do believe somewhere it was called the Song Maker or something like that. I don't know. Anyhow, this is Epiphone's entry-level budget 12-string. They retail for like $269 if you can find one. I'm new to 12-string. I've never owned one. Interesting creatures. So this guitar was a garage sale find. My son's fiance found it at a garage sale. They wanted $100 for it. Great deal. Well, she's what you call a junker, you know, like a picker. And she talked him down to $80 after consulting with me to find out what it was worth. Anyhow, let's review this thing. Supposedly, it's mahogany. You can tell it's this weird Asian mahogany. It's got, I don't know how to describe it. The grain looks like mahogany. The color's like weird. And the back and stuff, I'm sure it's all like some kind of plywood mahogany back and a spruce top. And on 12 strings. There's no electronics or anything. I don't know. I might look into putting a pickup in it, but if this works good for recording, I mean, that's what I would probably use it for to record. I think it sounds pretty good. It's got a plastic nut, which unfortunately, and oddly enough, unfortunately, is cut perfectly. So since it's cut perfectly means I'm not going to mess with it. If it was cut poorly, I'd pop it out of there, buy myself a Tusk 12-string nut that fits an Epiphone and go to it. But I'd have all the work of getting it down to the right nut, and the nut action is incredible. The action's actually fairly low. I don't have my separate camera with me today. I can't show you. You're going to have to trust me. The action's good. I don't even have my gauge out here with me. TR is very unprepared after being on vacation, but it's very playable. And I'm not an acoustic player. It's very playable. Tuners are these Grover Mini wannabes, but you can see the backs are flat, and the screw goes off at an angle. Real Grovers go straight down. Interesting, huh? Yeah. Replacing these would be no problem, except there's 12 of them. And that could be pricey. I could get my little go-to Gotos that I get that have crept up a little bit in price, and they're about $6.50 a piece. But still, you do the math on that times 12. Anyways, they work. They work pretty good. One of them did have a mashed nylon washer in it. And I thought, well, that's no big deal. It'll work okay. And it just bothered me the way it looked. And I decided, well, I can just replace the washer with one out of another tuner. And first I tried some old Squire tuners, and they weren't quite the same size, but my Kramer Beretta Specials, which I have bought 2 of, and replaced the tuners with previously said Gotos, I had 12 of those guys, and they were the same size. So I just went through and replaced the washers on everyone. And guess what? They work a lot better now. I had tightened things up. I had to like tighten up the screws on there and these nuts up here. Somebody had restrung it. The G, B, and E strings were all wound backwards. I had some pinging at the nut thinking, oh, that's fine. I can just buff that out. Well, the pinging in the nut was because the strings were going the wrong way. It tunes fine now. It's slick. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Neck is very robust. Very robust. It's going to, my first concern was a budget 12 string. Oh my God, I want to have a banana. I'll shoot bow and arrows. But it's a very robust neck. It's also wide to accommodate the extra strings, which is why I make my little faux pas here, because like I said, I'm new to this. Very wide, which is good. I would believe it's good. Well, that sounds kind of pretty. Anyways, what more is there to talk about? This is pretty basic. Great value for $269. $80 garage sale find. It is an absolute steal. There's not a mark on it. The guy said he got it, didn't like it, so he didn't play it, which I'm questioning. Why does it have new strings on it if you didn't play it much? And there was some, I won't say wear on the fingerboard, but marks from where it's been played. Of course, he could have got it used. I don't know. I don't care. Because it's in perfect shape. It strap buttons, so you can hang it from a strap like I like to do. And yeah, that's it. Can't do a face melter riff with this. Have a good one.